Hey y'all. So I don't like how I said that. I sound so ugh. But um I just wanted to make this video uh to encourage um all my pregnant and single women out here, because I know I'm not the only one who went through this, who going through this. Um and won't be the last either, because every year it's women who go through this, all the time. And a lot of us always feel alone. A lot of us always feel by ourselves, like, why me type of thing. But I just want y'all to know, like, don't feel bad. I know it hurts, and I know this part really sucks. And you wish things could be different. You wish, you had that love and affection and that support by your side through the whole pregnancy up until the birth of the child. But here's what I always think, like, it's better to be alone than to be with a man who makes you feel alone. If he's just there whenever it's convenient for him, or if he's just, he's just on and off, on and off. It's like a different person every day. Or it feels like one day they care and one day they don't, you know, or they're here today and gone tomorrow type thing. It's just better to be alone. That's all I can honestly say. It's just better to be alone than to honestly just take that little bit. Like my first pregnancy, not to throw no shade, but my first pregnancy, honestly, I felt alone a lot of times. When I needed and I wanted my baby daddy to be next to me a lot of times, and I just wanted him to hold me, or to caress me, or to talk to me and give me that love that I was craving. And there was a lot of times he did, but then there was a lot of times that he wasn't there, due to the circumstances of our living situation. I was still living at home with my mama, and I don't really want to say where he was living because it was kind of embarrassing. It is embarrassing, actually. But um I think it's just better, honestly, to just be alone. It's just better to be alone than to just have a little bit, because I remember even in my first pregnancy, like I'm saying, experiencing, this is my second pregnancy, and this is my first pregnancy that I'm actually doing it by myself. I'm going to doctor's appointments by myself. I'm um I'm just by myself. I don't have my baby daddy next to me. Even if it is like on Monday or Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and then Friday, Saturday, he's gone and he's not there. That sort of thing. There was times, like I was saying, there was times in my first pregnancy with our first son where I was always worried, and I was always thinking to myself, like, what if I'm like close to giving birth and he won't even like be here during that time, when I'm like rushing to the hospital. I was so worried so many times that that would happen. Thank God that it didn't happen, and it literally happened on the same night that he spent the night with me when I went into labor. But, you know, you shouldn't be having to worry about those type of things anyways in the first place. And for the women who are like me, who still love their baby daddy but just know that it's never gonna work, and they know that they can't be in that relationship, and it's hard, like there's times where I want to like lash out on my baby daddy still, and I still want to like fight with him about the past, or I just want to cry to him about the pain that I'm feeling. It doesn't make a difference, honestly. Cause some mistakes can never be forgiven. Some mistakes just, how many times can you forgive the same kind of mistake, if that makes sense? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like worthless. So my best advice is to just focus on yourself, focus on you, try your best to love yourself and that baby that you're nurturing inside your body. And it's okay to cry. That's the best advice I can give you. It's okay to cry. It's okay. It's okay. We as women, it's bound for us to be strong, and it's a blessing, but at the same time it's a curse, because but just try your best to stay positive and stop worrying about what you felt like you lost or didn't have, and just look at what you have to gain in the future, and and make sure that when it happens again, that you have the right one standing next to you, because honestly, if a man truly loves you, he gonna make that obvious. That's all I can say. It's gonna be obvious. There will be no questions. There will be no ifs or buts. There will be no excuses. There will be no cheating. There will be no, I understand, on your part. There'll be none of that. It'd be clear as day. Because they actually have men out here who actually want to be with you. They actually do have somebody out here who wants to love you, who wants to nurture you, especially if you run into a guy who don't have kids and always wanted to, and then obviously if he gets you pregnant, he's gonna be like A1 type daddy. They do have those kind of guys out here. Like, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't feel like it's the end of the world. I know it's hard. Trust me. My first pregnancy, didn't really learn my lesson. Second pregnancy, bound to learn my lesson. So that's the best advice I can give you. Just love yourself. Love that baby. Try your best to look forward to the future. Distract yourself in any way possible. And just put all that energy you have towards that baby. And just know that one day you're going to have somebody who's going to stand next to you. You're going to have somebody who's going to hold you, who's going to want to massage you, who's going to want to make love to you, who's going to give you all the things that every pregnant woman craves during pregnancy. And it will be obvious and clear as day who that man wants to be with and who he's laying next to every single night and day, throughout the day, making sure you eat, making sure that you straight, just always worrying about you. A man who truly worries about you on a daily is the one who loves you. Worries about that baby you're carrying, about where y'all about to go, what y'all about to do. Who truly is your partner. Truly is your partner. So I just hope that y'all y'all do better, and this probably helps somebody out there. I'm not the only one going through it. I'm 19 weeks at this point. You're not the only one going through it. Everybody out here is, every female. There's a lot of females out here going through it. So we're not alone. And I'll be making some more videos on this topic later on. But before I wanted to go to sleep, I wanted to make a video about this real quick. Love y'all. Bye.